Why are you single? I'm too scared for anything past sex. I'm scared I won't be the partner I should be and be there when they need me. I never get out and I'm picky. I am waiting for one I believe in. Because she didn't care about my happiness, only hers. And I've had a lot of shit happen in my life over the past few years that showed me that A, I deserve to be happy, B, I am actually not worthless, and C, I am the only one who can control what happens to me. I told her for the ntth time how much I cared about her and how I wanted to move things forward in our relationship, and she said she had zero interest in that. So I ended things. And I've been hearing about how I'm a piece of shit for breaking things off ever since. Because I get the bed and the closet to myself. Getting laid is easy, but dating is exhausting. I've got other shit to do and focus on first. Probably a number of things, tbh lol. I'm socially awkward and don't know how to hit on girls. I used to avoid them. I had a lot of opportunities in high school. Girls wrote their hash in my yearbook, but I never called them because I never took that as a sign. I started online dating apps in 2020 right before the pandemic hit, haven't had much luck. I'm 31, about to be 32 in 2 months. Either I'm not attractive enough or my own standards are too high, who knows. I mean, all I'm looking for is someone who shares similar values and possible interests. I wouldn't mind trying some new things I haven't tried yet, but know what I do like and don't like, and I find physically attractive. Apparently most of the girls I find beautiful, other people say they're out of my league. Well, personally I don't believe in leagues, so I'll keep on slogging along. Person shrugging. Matching up with a person is really difficult. Sharing tastes, moments, time, etc. is something that can become exhausting and complex. I feel that it is something for the moment, maybe the moment is not mine. I'm a hoe. Him told him a great person, that him supportive and handsome. I just seem to pick people who don't have time for me. The primary emotions in my life right now are anxiety and loneliness, which can be hard to work through when finding a partner. I've literally exhausted OkCupid, Bumble, Coffee Meets Bagel, Swoon, a couple of random gamer dating apps, Tinder, and I think I'm still missing a couple. Facebook dating is now showing me matches throughout the Midwest since I've seemingly swiped through everyone within an hour of me. Last date I went on was nice but just lived way too far away. Feel like I'm out of options. I'm fat and not attracted to anyone that is attracted to me. So I've just been focusing on my career the last few years. Bad timing mostly. Am I? Freedom. Phew, you said it. Fuck relationships. I haven't either. My wife refuses to let me try dating anyone else. I'm fat. Hey, on the bright side, if I get any chubbier I'll be more like Double. You can date other people? I don't even know why. I feel like it's a mix of two reasons. One being that I got out of a relationship about 5-6 months ago. Because of that, I can't see anyone the same anymore. I unintentionally compare my ex to others. Even if someone flirts with me, it's near impossible for me to reciprocate, even if I find them attractive. The other reason being that I just feel as if I'm not good enough at the moment. I want to be a better person and improve before I give myself to someone else again. My partner committed suicide a year ago. After 7 years of marriage, a god-awful divorce, many years of acrimonious child custody battles, for no logical reason other than she could, and dating a number of high-maintenance or neurotic women, I woke up one Saturday morning alone in my bed and realized that I was happy being on my own. Got up, had a great breakfast and did who knows what that day, but it was a calm, relaxing day. That was over 10 years ago, haven't dated a woman since, and I'm still happy being single. I choose to be, as I don't think I'm ready to be in a relationship yet. I don't think I can offer enough time. Back in 7th grade I went on this trip called Jumpstart, which basically was so the new students could get to know each other. So on the first day, after our morning activities, everyone had to get in line for lunch. While we were standing there, our cabin leader Tim told our cabin to listen to him. He told us something along the lines of, "Don't focus on the girls, just pay attention, do your homework, and stay in touch with your friends. The girls don't matter, trust me." I'm still holding on to this advice in preparation for 9th grade. Also, I'm too young to have a proper understanding of what makes a relationship healthy, so I should probably look up how to act in a relationship. Terrible unrequited love I'll probably end up killing myself over, so I can farm XP. I don't know how to do a modern relationship. Everything post-schooling seems awkward, confusing and requires a ton of flirting expertise that I don't have. It used to be that I dated someone in a class of mine, but without that kind of similar interest to build off of, I have no clue how to start anything. Just too lazy to bother. I was married for 22 years. I often told my wife that the family record was 68 years, so we had a long road ahead. She passed 2 months ago. I plan on joining the military after college, and I don't want to be in a relationship where I am going to be in love with someone, just to get cheated on. Fucking Jody. I have worked and invest a lot in improving myself. Problem is, I expect as much from a partner, and that might be too difficult to find. Just picky. Understandable. Have a nice day. I'm so sorry for your loss. Hugs. My last serious relationship, the person passed away. I'm afraid to bond romantically, if I'm honest. Most people are worried about cheating, or divorce, or not getting along. I'm afraid that something will happen to anyone I really care about, and it feels unbearable just thinking about it. It's not something you can really guard against, and that makes it so scary. Got the old double whammy. Not too attractive enough, and personality isn't up to par. I'm too set in my ways. To get into a relationship, my partner would have to convince me that spending time with her will be worth the sacrifice for how much more fulfilling and interesting she would be than if I were to just spend that time alone, by myself. And I dunno, I think I'm pretty rad, so that's a tough sell. I'm not good enough for myself, so I assume I'm not good enough for anyone. I'm not in a good place mentally. Relationships are superfluous. I'm over giving my devotion and loyalty for nothing, man shrugging. Because I'm 14, what about you? My ex of 4.5 years had an affair on Halloween 19 and left the next day, married 2 weeks later, abandoned our house and didn't bother to take many belongings, most of which are still here. Her 2 kids I helped raise from 5 to 10 and 13 to 18 are now gone as well. She'd always say that I would fail her, that I'd find a younger chick. She's 11 years older than me. Of course, hearing that, I became more adamant in my loyalty, going so far as to look away if a woman walked in front of me. She forced me to watch a stupid Kirk Cameron movie called Fireproof about adultery, all because I was too friendly with a cashier while we were shopping. She was so anti-cheating, that's why it came as such a shock when she did what she did. It didn't seem real for the first 6 months or so that she was gone. She literally made it impossible for me to feel for anyone else. I still try to be loyal to this day. I don't check out women, and am disgusted by the idea. It's not fair that I sit lonely in a big empty house staring at evidence of her everywhere while she has a happy new life. I deserve it, not her. Norm Macdonald said it best: what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. That is a lie. It should be what doesn't kill you makes you weaker, and will probably kill you the next time it happens. I've decided I'm not going to try to find anyone else, and instead focus all remaining energy on trying to raise our 5 years/so son. I won't survive another betrayal like that, and in many ways I didn't survive that one. I like it better this way. Reason 1, I just want a friend that is girl. Reason 2, way too shy. Asexual means you don't have any desire to have sex. I don't want anyone in my home. I violated rules 1 and 2. Plus, I just don't want to anymore. I already found the one for me, but I wasn't the one for her. We broke up cause she fell in love with another guy. I was married with children and thought everything was on track until I found out she had been cheating on me for over a year. Social anxious around women. Awful self-esteem. PFFFFT. I admit that the direct, uncondescending nature of your question is a breath of fresh air, but it is not by choice. I used to eat dirt when I was a kid. Because grad school takes up a lot of time and I don't want to date anyone in my department. Also, I compare everyone to my ex who was pretty much everything I was looking for, and now it feels like settling to go with anyone that wants to date me.